Vinyl Ventures gang, we've got a great show coming at you today. It's new finds.
It's not a showdown.
It's not a showdown. This is stuff that we've recently picked up, and it may not be new music. It could be stuff that we've been looking for a long time.
It's new to us.
Yes.
And in my case, there's maybe one or two that's not even opened yet.
Yeah.
It's that new. But we want to share it with you because I think it's fun, not just to show things we already have, but show things that we just got. And some of those things that we're hoping to get for a long time. So what's your first new find, Mr. Wheeler?
Well, the first one is, and this one's still in the shrink. I don't usually keep things in the shrink. It's Soft Cell, Tainted Love. And
Is it the single?
It's the 12-inch single.
12-inch single. Cool.
That I've been looking for because I've already got Erotic Cabaret. And that is that was the first Soft Cell album.
Yeah, I've got that too. It's great.
And,
but you have been looking for this for a long time.
I've been looking for this 12-inch single, a good version. I've found some that were not in great shape. This one is in really good shape.
Well, where did you find it?
Boy, you always ask these things.
Oh, it's okay. It doesn't matter where you found it, but I will ask, how long is this version of the song? And is it Tainted Love on both sides? It may say it on the back. It says Tainted Love, Where Did Our Love Go? 8:57.
8:57. That's why it is a true 12-inch single.
Okay. And then on side 2, you got Memorabilia, which is 4:47, and Tainted Dub. So I can only guess that that's a dubstep version of Tainted
it's
Love.
another version of Tainted Love, but
you love those 12-inch dance singles.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was big
Yeah.
when you were younger, right?
well, and I just love hearing the songs in a different way.
Yeah,
And I
absolutely.
mean, Soft Cell was definitely a dance band.
Yeah.
And to have a long version of Tainted Love.
Yeah.
It's just, I've heard the song a few times and I'm just like, I really want that.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
I've been looking and finally found it.
This tag on the shrink says retail price $6.98, Discworks price $4.98, and it's over another tag which I can't read. If I buy a record and it's got the shrink on it but it's open, a lot of times I'll leave that shrink on it. But new records, I don't usually choose to leave the shrink on.
It drives me crazy, but I think I left this one on because that was on there.
That is cool. And it's not a printed tag. It's like, we'll change that.
Yeah.
And stick one over it. That's an excellent example. I love the cover. I love the back of it there.
I think I got it, now that I think about it, I think I got it at a record show because the sleeve has $3 on it. So,
Oh, cool. All right, man. Excellent.
Yeah.
I love it.
so Mark Almond was the genesis behind, and they're still out doing shows.
Yeah. Yeah. And that, that is a remake. That's a cover song.
Of Gloria Jones?
I think so. Yeah. But it's it's what they're known for sure. And I remember in my early days, after turning 21, going to clubs, I mean, every club, no matter where you went, at some point in the night, you were going to hear this song.
Yeah, it was a big hit for him.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to do your next one? You want me to go next?
You go next.
Okay. Well, this one hasn't even been opened yet. It's fresh out of the box. It's the Alice in Chains self-titled album, the 30th anniversary edition, which isn't necessarily true because it technically came out this year, and I think the original was 95. But this is the one with Heaven Beside You on it, Grind, and Again. And this has long been something that people wanted to see a repress of because people were buying bootlegs of this because it just hasn't been available. And finally it is. And there are a bunch of different versions of this. I think this is the highlighter yellow vinyl version. And what I was going to do is when I open this, I'll shoot some video from home and I'll put that on fourth wall for you guys to check out. But there, like I said, there's multiple different colors of vinyl with this. But this, this is the last studio album from Alice in Chains with Lane Staley. And I remember in '95, I was a junior in college, and when I heard Heaven Beside You, I was like all about it. I mean, it is a really, really great tune. And I remember on spring break that year, me and my buddy Paul going around at that time, it was CDs, going around trying to find a used CD of that album to save a couple bucks, and couldn't find it anywhere. But this they call this tripod because this dog on the cover only has 3 legs, and then you have this guy with his little looks like a mandolin on the back. But this is something that when they announced it last year, I immediately pre-ordered it and got it. So that's my first example of a new find. What's your next one?
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Well, this is an old record.
Mm-hmm.
And it's The Crazy World of Arthur Brown.
And Michael Young is a big fan. Fire is the big song.
Yeah, Fire.
Strange dude.
It's strange. This is a strange record.
Yeah.
I got this with a collection of records I inherited, and there was one box I hadn't gone through because there were like 3 boxes, like, probably over 200 records.
Yeah.
And I just finally found this one. I'm like, oh yeah, I've been looking for this. I've been really wanting it.
That's cool. He's a strange guy.
It's definitely, I don't even know how you would.
He's got Fire is on this, but then there's a fanfare fire poem. He does a version of Screamin' Jay Hawkins' I Put a Spell on You. Interesting dude.
Yes.
Interesting dude for sure.
So I think the first time I heard this was all the way through was at Karma.
Oh,
We were in the store looking around and
Yeah.
Doug had it on. It's like, oh man.
And it's cut out too.
Yeah, it's cut out.
You got the cutout up in the corner there. That's a good one. I'd like to look for that too.
Yeah, it's one of those I'd been kind of passively looking for, but
Yeah.
then, when you have it, it's like, oh wow.
Well, sometimes when you are looking for something, it's almost like you summon it to reality, to being available for you.
Summon the vinyl gods.
Yeah, and it's a good feeling too.
Yes.
And then you just move on to the other shit that you still haven't bought.
Yeah.
That's an excellent example, man. I'm going to do the really cool one last. This one, I didn't take it out of the condom. I'm sorry, Jay. This is Tears for Fears, Songs from the Big Chair. They just re-released this, and this is the alternative cover for it.
Oh.
And it's a 2 LP, so you have the original LP, and then I think some live versions and maybe some B-sides that weren't on the album. And I never had this. Even from Inheritance Vinyl, I never had Songs from the Big Chair. And so I think this came out last year too. And I also think that this is the original album side of this is the Steven Wilson remix of the album. So it's kind of a twofer for me to fill that gap in my collection, because this is just for 80s pop, these guys were everywhere.
Yeah, and I mean, in the 80s, I've got the original of this. I listened to it a bunch, and I had a chance to see them a couple of years ago.
Oh, did you?
It's maybe been like 5 or 6 years ago. They were at the Murat.
Oh, okay.
And it was just them, no opener, just them.
So an evening with.
Yeah, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, they were so tight.
Yeah, they are great. They have great musicians in their band, and their songs are iconic. I mean, they were kind of, other than "Don't You Forget About Me" by Simple Minds. I think the music from the 80s, that era that you hear the most, is Tears for Fears. So this is one. I think I saw like a year ago that they were going to be releasing this, and again I was like, click, I'm I'm pre-ordering that.
I'm in.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
So
your next one is technically a CD.
This one
/ book.
Yes, and it's kind of a funny story why it's a CD / book. It's The Good, the Bad, and the Queen, Maryland, and they are a supergroup.
Which, we just recently did a supergroup show.
Yeah, we just did a show on supergroups, but they Damon Albarn from Blur and the Gorillaz, Tony Allen from Fela Kuti, and Paul Simon from The Clash, and Simon Tong from The Verve, The Shining, and the Gorillaz, and Danger Mouse. From
cool.
Gnarls Barkley, the Gorillaz, and Danger Mouse produced it.
Oh,
of course.
That's cool. And there's a CD in here too.
Yeah,
right?
there's a CD,
I'll hold this up.
and it doesn't really, and all the songs, I'm not really showing this very well.
I can hold this half of it.
Yeah,
Cool.
there you get the music if you want to play along.
Oh, that's neat.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then there's the CD.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. I'll have to check. This will go on my list of Wheels music that I must check out.
And they're unfortunately they're no more because
But no band is ever over.
no, well, they're over because one of the members died.
Yeah, but even so.
When they performed, well, with album, you never know.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Prolific.
prolific. He does all, and with the Gorillaz taking off, so he's even done a Blur reunion. So
Oh, yeah. And I know you love those guys too.
yeah,
That's cool. That's a cool example. I loved the mixed media stuff that's out there.
yeah,
A lot of bands are really getting into graphic novels, and having those developed with either albums that they've done or their story coming together as a band. And I love books mixed with CDs and DVDs and vinyl. So that's cool. Is there a vinyl version of this?
yeah. And the funny thing is, I didn't mean to get this as a CD,
Oh,
but I ordered it from probably
eBay?
no. This was probably a Walmart because
Yeah.
Walmart's kind of odd. You can look for vinyl and it'll show you CDs, and if you don't look at every single description really close,
Yep.
you may wind up with a CD.
Yeah.
But it was so cool. I'm like, I'm not going to send it back.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really neat.
Yeah, it was a fun one. And they're if you're looking for somebody, they sound like they're straight out of the 80s.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, they really do.
That's cool. I'll have to give it a
The Good, the Bad, and the Queen.
Okay.
They're so much fun.
I'll check it out. My last one is I love the artwork on this. This is Megadeth's new album, which is supposedly their final album, and it's just self-titled. Mustaine, we all know Mustaine was in the early days of Metallica. Well, on this, they do a version of Ride the Lightning. So it's Mustaine, because he was a co-writer on that song. So he does his version of that. If you help me open this.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah, the artwork is really cool. But the pièce de la résistance is not this. Check this out. You can actually take that. Look at this.
Ooh.
I saw this available. It's got yellow and red, almost like blood in it. And I saw it, and it's very kitschy. So this is the first record, and the second record is printed on orange vinyl. But this is such a kitschy kind of thing, but it was one of those days. My buddy Jason Russell, hi Jason, sent me and my other buddy Paul this being available, and it had just become available, and they were only doing, 500 copies or 200 copies. So I hit click, and this was probably 6-7 months ago. And I kept seeing the release date come up, and then I never got an order confirmation from ordering it. So then I was questioning whether or not I actually ordered it. And I'm like, well, I'll go order it now. Sold out. But it showed up about a week and a half after this was released. And I love it. I think it's awesome. There are a lot of versions of records with stuff in them. There was a Bon Jovi Slippery When Wet that someone did, an Alice in Chains Jar of Flies that had a bunch of flies in it, which I think was done by a company here in Indy called Romanus Records, who does special pressings for bands. But they got me, man. I just love this. I think it's so cool. But then I had the thought when I was texting Paul and Russell, I'm like, what if this damn thing breaks?
Yeah.
And Paul said, that's a bottom shelf MRFer. So I'll get something to put this record in to kind of separate it from the rest of them. But that was one of my, I mean, it wasn't cheap, but it's already going for crazy amounts of money now because I've already.
Yeah. Well, and anything that they press in limited quantities.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, thank you very much. It is, let me put this back up there. Something fell over. We're lucky to be able to do this stuff.
Yeah, we really are.
To have the money, the ability to pay for all this stuff. We're very lucky. And we're just showing it to you because I feel compelled to share not just the things that we talk about on the shows, but the other things that we get that maybe we haven't talked about yet. But we want ideas from you guys for other things for us to unbox, for other top fives to do, show ideas. And not only that, keep track of those show ideas. What else do we want people to do when they go to the social medias, John?
Like, subscribe, share, and we already talked about comment.
We love the comments, the back and forth. 90% of them are positive and fun. But comment anything that you like. And if you have any suggestions for a way that we could do the show better, share that with us. We are open. This is a community. You're a part of it. And we thank you guys for coming along. So for Wheels, I'm Jay, and we'll see you all the next time around.